Morning workout complete. I'm ready for superhero school.
Cut! Well done, Ryan. Time to record the next scene.
Oh, Father. I've been doing this for 12 years. I think I'm too old for this now.
Shut up, Ryan! Don't you remember the contract you agreed to when you were 3?
But I was still a baby.
No excuses! We're gonna do this forever, Ryan. All the way till you're 50.
I wonder what happened to that Ryan kid I used to watch.
Hey there, guys! Welcome to Ryan's Toy Review!
Holy shit!
I finally come bearing good news. Ryan Kaji is finally retiring. And you wouldn't know that from his YouTube channel where he's still out here restoring views like he just got potty trained last week. But let me get to it in a bit. Now, this kid's voice cracked 3 years ago, and they're still marketing him like he just discovered colors. At this point, it's not Ryan trying to stay a kid, it's his parents who refuse to let go of the 3-year-old brand that made them millionaires. Because when your child's image built a multi-million-dollar empire, apparently, growing up isn't an option. It's not a YouTube channel anymore, it's a time capsule with brand deals. Here in this clip, Ryan's explaining how he was only 3 when he got inspired by other young content creators to start his own thing, which, fair, but then he goes on to say the channel has evolved into gaming, skits, and educational content. Either I'm blind, or Ryan's fully delusional about his own channel. Because bro, you're still making the same toy unboxing, over-animated, overly scripted, parent-approved content you were making over a decade ago. Only difference is, now you're doing it with puberty in your voice and existential dread behind your eyes. If that's what evolution looks like, go ahead and hit retirement. No shame in hanging up the toy reviews before you hit voting age.
I was really young, like 3 years old. I always saw lots of really young, like, content creators, and I asked my parents if we could do something like that. And we started as just like a toy reviewing channel, but now it's grown into so much more like gaming videos and skits and educational videos.
And hey, it's not like I've got some personal vendetta against Ryan, or I'm outside his mansion with a retire now sign. This isn't just me, it's literally the entire internet at this point. If you've been on any social media platform in the last few years, you've definitely seen the meme, "Let bro retire." And honestly, that caption's already 5 to 6 years too late. Ryan should have been out by now, living life, touching grass, doing regular teenager stuff. Not still getting boxed in by toy reviews like it's 2014. Let bro retire before he starts unboxing AARP benefits. Here are a couple of memes just to paint a picture, and honestly, they're hilarious.
999,999. 1 million. Morning workout complete. I'm ready for superhero school.
Cut! Well done, Ryan. Time to record the next scene.
Oh, Father. I've been doing this for 12 years. I think I'm too old for this now.
Shut up, Ryan! Don't you remember the contract you agreed to when you were 3?
But I was still a baby.
No excuses! We're gonna do this forever, Ryan. All the way till you're 50.
I wonder what happened to that Ryan kid I used to watch.
Hey there, guys! Welcome to Ryan's Toy Review!
Holy shit!
Here's a TikTok that absolutely kills it. It shows Ryan at 80 years old, hunched over, still reviewing toys like he's trapped in some eternal YouTube purgatory.
Hey guys, I have some toys. I really like these. I think 8 out of 10 for this one, and a 7 out of 10 for this one. Okay, can I retire now, please?
No, still got work to do, money to make.
Oh, okay.
Day 28,937 of Ryan's parents refusing to let bro retire. Now the internet's prayers might have actually been answered, miraculously. There's been a noticeable shift in how often Ryan's family pushes out content lately, and it turns out there's a reason for it. According to a vlog they posted, the whole family moved to Hawaii. Not for content, not for branding, but for Ryan's education. They said it was better for schooling, fewer distractions, and a chance for Ryan to focus on actual kid things. And to be fair, it shows. Ryan's now learning Japanese, playing piano, joining sports teams, all stuff normal teenagers do when they're not shackled to a content schedule. On the surface, definitely a positive shift. And the biggest win of all, if this sticks, future generations might have actually be spared from watching 87-year-old Ryan unbox a new limited edition Hot Wheels coffin set.
Hi guys, today we're gonna learn simple Japanese words with my dad.
Yeah, it's learn Japanese with Sean! It's gonna be fun, guys. Let's go!
Hi, we're at the airport.
Okay guys, I'm gonna go back to Hawaii.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Ryan's mom went on a podcast and explained how, during the production of Ryan's movie, the family made it very clear Ryan could only shoot before or after summer camp because they were prioritizing his childhood. Now listen, y'all can take that however you want, but let's be real. From toy reviews to brand deals to his own product lines to a literal movie in production, this kid has done more between the ages of 3 and 12 than most people squeeze into a full lifetime. We're talking international branding, licensing, product launches, scripted content, voiceovers, the works. And meanwhile, they're still out here saying we're just letting him be a normal kid. I mean, come on. That's not a whole lot of normal childhood and being the face of a billion-dollar empire. And considering there's still no actual end in sight, yeah, sounds a little hypocritical if we're being honest.
Right, they were able to be very accommodating. You know, he goes to summer camp and we said he can only film before summer camp or after summer camp. We will not pull him out of summer camp.
Now here's the real paradigm shift. Ryan's world isn't even about Ryan anymore. Half the content getting posted these days doesn't even feature him front and center. No more consistent unboxings, no overhyped toy reviews. Instead, it's his parents doing goofy skits, collabs with other kid YouTubers, or his younger sisters taking the spotlight while Ryan just pops in and out like a guest star on his own channel. On the bright side, that might actually give Ryan a chance to finally relax and just be a normal teenager for once. But his sisters, yeah, they've just been handed the baton. The next decade or so, it's their turn to go through the content grinder. And honestly, that's kinda bleak. Same setup, same formula, just different kids. Feels less like a family channel and more like a franchise that refuses to end. Now here's the thing, Ryan's world isn't just a world anymore. It's a full-blown corporate universe, and at this point, it doesn't even need Ryan to survive. The channel's already getting flooded with content that either completely excludes him or just tosses him in for 5 seconds like a nostalgia cameo. And honestly, it makes sense, because Ryan already built an empire. We're talking official toys, merch lines, mobile games, Roblox tie-ins, animations, TV shows, AI characters, man's a walking brand portfolio. He doesn't need to keep filming his overly scripted preschool coded skits that he clearly outgrew 3 birthdays ago. The only thing he still does that actually fits his age is the gaming content. And that makes sense. It's fun, it's natural, and it doesn't feel like he's pretending to still be in kindergarten for views. So if anything, that's what he should stick to. Let the empire run itself and let the teenager actually be one. Every child star has one worst enemy, and that's age. Once you start creeping out of that, aw, so cute, age bracket and into full-on puberty, things get weird. You're not really a kid anymore, but your entire brand is. That awkward in-between phase, it hits every child star, and Ryan is no exception. Right now, he's stuck in this bizarre content loop that's way too childish for his age, but to be fair, his phase isn't even the worst we've seen. Not by a long shot. And honestly, there's a bit of hope. In this clip, Ryan says when he grows up, he wants to be an animator. And with the amount of resources, connections, and production infrastructure he's got around him, that's not just possible, it's guaranteed if he wants it. Way better than still unboxing toys at 99 with arthritis and a sponsorship deal.
I'm curious, like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because like the drawing and then like at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've like worked on the whole time. And like sometimes I can see like the drafts first and then...
Now, to take a look at what the internet had to say about the entire Ryan situation. Thank goodness, poor kid went through something no kid should ever go through. This one's got no sarcasm, just raw truth. It wasn't content, it was corporate childhood cosplay. Something no kid should have to survive just to make their parents rich. They might as well have built a dungeon for Ryan. Honestly, not even far off. Ryan's been locked in this content loop since he was 3. So yeah, calling it a dungeon feels more accurate than exaggerated. New house, new state, new brand deals, same cage, just with better lighting and ad revenue. Man, that kid basically lost half his childhood. It's about time he gets it back. Facts. Ryan spent more time in front of a ring light than he did on a playground. Toy unboxing wasn't just a phase, it was his entire formative era, broadcasted and monetized. So here's the real question. Was retirement ever even a choice for Ryan? Did he ever get to say, hey, maybe I don't want to review another mystery egg today? Because when your parents turn your toddler years into a multi-million-dollar empire, free will kinda goes out the window. And whether you agree with how it all went down or not, you gotta ask, was any of this fair? Millions made off a kid who never really got the chance to just be a kid. That's not a hustle. That's a heavily branded childhood with weekly upload deadlines. But here's the thing. If Ryan does finally step away from all this, it might be the best decision yet. Not just for his sanity, but for his legacy. He won't get pushed out. He won't get canceled. He'll get to walk away with the rarest thing a child star can have: dignity. He can evolve, grow up, do normal teenager things, and if he ever comes back, he does it on his own terms. And if you're tired of the circus and want to talk real stuff without the filters and fake smiles, check out the Discord server. Links in the bio. Real takes only.